If you're struggling to figure out what niche to choose as a beginner content creator, let's say you have tried so many methods but you still can't figure out your niche, I want you to know that you are not alone. Most people stay stuck at this exact point. They overthink and they never actually start. But the truth is that you don't need a perfect niche to begin. You just need a clear starting point. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through my 4-step method to find your niche without overthinking. And by the end of this video, you will have a simple 1-sentence niche statement that you can actually use right away. So let's get straight into this. Hi there, I'm Lara and I'm a personal brand strategist. I help content creators and professionals build their personal brand with clarity, confidence, and content. And let me tell you something, I've been exactly where you are right now. I used to watch other creators creating content, showing up online. I will scroll endlessly on YouTube, on Instagram, looking for ideas, but ending up creating and posting nothing because I couldn't figure out what my niche was and what to talk about. So this is the exact framework that helped me go from being stuck to finally creating with clarity and confidence. And today I'm so excited to share it with you. And at the end of this video, I will also guide you through creating your own one-line niche statement. So if you are ready for this, let's go straight into it. So the step number 1 is all about you. And I call this the self-audit. So the mistake I've seen a lot of people making is that they start by looking at what is trending, or they try to copy someone else's niche. But your niche should come from who you are because you are the niche. So I want you to grab a pen and a paper or open up your notepad because I'm going to walk you through this exercise. So the first thing we're going to do is that you're going to write down 3 strengths you already have. This doesn't have to be professional titles. Just think of skills, experiences, or even personality traits that you are very good at. So for example, you might be great at explaining things to people, organizing things, motivating people, or maybe you've got a unique hobby or background. So you're going to write these 3 things out. So the next thing you want to do after you have written down these 3 is to write down 3 topics you actually enjoy talking about. It should be something you are really interested in, because if you hate the topic, you will never stick with it. That is the reality. And the last thing you want to do in this step is to list out 1 unique experience or perspective that makes you different. It could be a past experience, something you have gone through and you overcome, or a personal story, or a past job. So let's say you worked in retail and you learn how to sell products and you are very good at it. That could translate into a niche, helping small business owners with sales or customer service tips. So I want you to take a moment to pause this video and write those things down. Remember, 3 strengths, 3 interests, and 1 unique experience. The step number 2 is all about your audience. And this is where most people get stuck. They think, I want to help everyone. But if you're talking to everyone, you are actually talking to no one. We all know that. So let's narrow this down. Ask yourself, who would benefit the most from your skills and your story? I want you to picture 3 types of people who might need your help. So you're going to give them names in your head if you want. So for example, first set of people, you can name, just one person, Mary. Mary is a new mom who wants to start a side hustle. The second group of people, name just one person, James, a young professional or professionals who wants to grow their confidence. And then the third set of people, Linda, a small business owner who needs help creating content. So now for each of those groups, list their top 3 struggles. So let's focus on the last set of people. Let's say you are thinking of helping beginner creators. Their struggles might be, I don't know what to post. I'm not confident on camera. I don't have fancy equipment. So can you see how specific that is? That is what makes content resonate. So if you create content around their struggles, what they really need help with, you provide solution to it. Linda and those people in those category will definitely watch your videos and share it to other people. So once you know who you want to help and what they are struggling with, so we're going to move on to the next step. The step number 3 is content fit. This is where you align what you enjoy creating with what your audience actually consumes. So I want you to ask yourself, what do you like, creating? Do you like talking directly to the camera? Do you prefer short form content, or you prefer long form content, or you prefer writing? So you need to ask yourself this and be honest with yourself. Because if you hate the format, if you don't enjoy creating long form content, for instance, and you are forcing yourself to do that, you won't stay consistent. And then once you have figured that out, think about your audience. Where are they? Where are they hanging out? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? Are they on YouTube searching for tutorials on how to start a business, how to make money online? Just figure this out, where your audience are. So once you have figured this out, then the next thing you want to do is to add your unique angle to it. So for example, maybe when you were self-auditing yourself, the results show that you are great at storytelling, and your audience are beginner creators who feel stuck. Your angle could be helping beginner creators build confidence with simple storytelling frameworks. Or let's say you are passionate about tech and your audience are coaches. So your own angle could be helping coaches simplify their tech setup so they can focus on clients. So you can see how that works. So it's all about finding the overlap between you and your audience and the content style that works best. So now that you have understand this, let's move to the next step. So the step number 4 is test and iterate. And this is where so many people phrase. They want to get it right. They want it to be perfect before they post anything. But the only way to know if a niche works is to test it, right? So here is what I will recommend you do. Pick 2 mini experiments this week. So one could be a 30-second to 60-second reel where you answer a common audience struggle, and another could be like a 7 to 8 minute YouTube video where you teach something deeper, and you're going to post them both and see how people respond. Don't worry about going viral because you might be disappointed. So just look at simple signals. Check the analytics. Did people watch until the end? Did they comment or save it? Did they DM you saying it was helpful? Those signals tell you more than likes or views will ever do. So my challenge for you now is that within the next 7 days, I want you to create, short form, long form content and post those content that matches the niche direction you are leaning towards. So promise me you're going to do that. Okay? So what I want you to do now is to leave a comment below and tell me what you're going to test, and I'll give you feedback on a few of them in a future video. Alright, so now let's put all of this together into a niche statement you can actually use as promised. So the formula is very, very simple. The formula is, I help your audience in the bracket achieve outcome in the bracket by your method in the bracket. So I'll give you 3 examples. The first one is, I help beginner creators, those are the audience, grow their confidence, that is the outcome. They grow their confidence on camera by teaching simple storytelling, which is your method. So the second one is I help small business owners, those are the others, create professional content using just their phone. And the last one is I help aspiring speakers find their voice through personal branding. So now it's your turn. Pause this video, write one version of your niche statement, and then you can share it with me in the comment section or send them over to me on my Instagram page. I'll put the link down in the description, and I would love to read from you. Okay, so let's quickly recap the first step to finding your niche. The step number one is self-audit. Your strengths, your passions, and your unique experiences. The step number two is audience, who you want to help and their biggest struggles. And the step number three is content fit, the platform and the style that works best for you and them. And the last step, which is step number four, is test and iterate, small experiments to refine your direction. I want you to remember something before I go. Your niche doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be clear enough to start, and you can always refine it as you go. We have come to the end of this video. If this video helped you, here is what I want you to do. First thing, I want you to comment below with your niche statement if you are comfortable doing that, or the one experiment you're going to try out this week. And if you want more practical videos on personal branding, storytelling, and content creation, I want you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because I post new videos every week. So stop waiting for the perfect niche. Just pick one, test it, and refine it as you go. That is how you can build clarity, confidence, and consistency as a creator. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.